Here's your book. All middos begin with a thought. All character traits start in the mind. This book is actually part of the curriculum for building block number 9, which is how to teach middos to children, how to teach character traits and personality traits to our children. This covers a lot of items. It goes with a set of, I think it's 16 DVDs as well. But this particular booklet, what it does is go through two things. Number one, it covers the hashkafa of middos, the entire breadth of every single middah that's mentioned in Targum mitzvahs, and every single middah character trait that you'll find even midrabanan. We've gone through all of them and given you a list to show you that every single one originates in the same place, your mind. It goes through how we know that the word leiv, according to the Rishonim, not the translations, tells us the word leiv, hu hadas. That's the language of Ramban, Ibn Ezra, Perek Vav, Pasuk Hey, on the words ve'ahavta et Hashem Elokecha b'chol levavcha. Love Hashem with all your thoughts. Leiv means mind. When you know that, it changes your mind. It changes your religion. Lo tisna et achicha bilvavecha. The mitzvah not to hate another person is taking place bilvavecha, in your thoughts. The word leiv correctly means thought. The reason why it can also mean heart as the icon of emotions is because you can only ever experience what you're thinking. It's impossible to feel anything other than what you're thinking. You don't feel what someone is saying, you're thinking about what someone is saying. And that's why the Torah can tell me to judge you favorably. That's why the Torah can tell me not to be jealous of you. Because it's not your car, your house that's making me jealous. That's impossible. It's my thinking about your car and your house, your possessions, your better looks, your intelligence, your family, your career, your finances. That is what's making me jealous. So once I know it's my thoughts, now the Torah makes sense. You can command me to go to the next thought. So half of this booklet is really the hashkafa of middos, helping us translate the Torah according to Chazal, where we understand that the origin of everything we experience, especially what we feel, is actually taking place over here. Once we've done that, then we go into 28 metaphors, 28 mashalim to help children over a 28-week period, approximately the number of weeks in the entire school year, one a week for about 5-10 minutes. It's all laid out very simply in here and also on the DVDs in slightly more detail. And it's graphic, of course, over there. It's professionally filmed and edited, so you can see it much more clearly. But you've got all 28 metaphors that are described over here of how to get the children thinking this way. That what I'm experiencing is what I'm thinking. And once the children start to get this into their bloodstream, that's when they can start making real changes in their character, especially anger. Usually I'll fall into the trap of thinking, you make me so mad, you're driving me nuts. It's never true. The only truth is my thinking about what I don't like about you, or what I don't like about what you're doing or saying. That's what's driving me nuts. And the moment that becomes clear, that's when we can let go of that thought and go to the next thought. The next thought is something you and I always have control over. We can always choose the next thought. So there are 28 metaphors in this relatively simple booklet that really helps a parent or a teacher once a week build up the internal resilience of every child who is already born with the DNA of all that they require to stand up to whatever adversity they get through or go through in this world. There's a separate section on bullying, not in here, but that's because it's so important. You'll see that there's about 16 or 15, 16 DVDs just on bullying, because it comes down to the same thing. I can only be a bully if I think I am, and I can only be a victim of bullying if I think I am. But the moment I realize I'm the one who's doing this to myself, I can let go of it. Every single middah is taking place over here. Gaiva, arrogance. Jealousy, hatred. Resentment. Lo titoet b'nei amecha is a thought. I'm remembering what you did or said that I don't like, and that's causing me to be angry. So it's not what you said or did that's causing me to be angry and resentful. It's my thinking about it. And that's why the Torah can tell me not to bear a grudge. Don't remember other people's crimes against you. Lo tito et b'nei amecha, says Rashi in Yuma Chaf Gimel Amud Aleph, right at the top there. It means Shaloi shomer beliboy. Don't guard in your mind. That's what Nitira means. It's guarding in your mind. Ela masiach midasoi. Take it out of your mind. Really? Yes. Because every single midah that you can come up with is taking place over here. And this booklet is simple, straightforward, and really tries to bring this out very heavily in going through all the different middos with lots and lots of makaros, hundreds of makaros. And then the other half is on the metaphors. How do you get this into the bloodstream of the children themselves, using physical metaphors to bring home the message? You live inside thought. And if you've got the wrong type of thinking, guess what? How long is the life of your thought? As long as you think it. So how far away are you ever from the next thought? And the answer is one thought away. You're always one thought away. Enjoy.